Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you. Glad to have you. This is fun. This is enjoyable. I like this. This is great. If you don't know already, this is the place where you come to watch a magic review. This is a review show, okay? A review show where I review magic tricks, both the latest and the greatest. These are magic tricks just now hitting the shelves. And you come here because you want to know, is it any good? What does my $38 get me? That's why I'm here. I want to tell you. I want to open the box and tell you exactly what's inside. Today, we're going to look at the Collector. This is from Nikolas Mavresis and Alakazam. Let's talk about it. All right, the Collector. What is it? It's a card trick, but instead of using playing cards, you're using cards of crime that happened way back in London, where similar to Jack the Ripper, it's a serial killer who's stalked his victims and removed trophies from each one of his kills. And you show a list of suspects, each one on a card, to your spectator. And I think there's 10 suspects. And you have a little prediction envelope off to the side. You then have them pick a number, right? Pick a number, 1 through 10. And that number leads them to a suspect. And you then show all the things that this suspect has collected, right? You show all the little trophies that were found at different crime scenes. And then you flip those collector pieces over and they spell out the name of the killer. And it's the person, your spectator, selected. Ooh. All right, the Collector, Nikolas Mavresis Alakazam. I'll stick a link below in the description. Like I said, $38. What does your $38 get you? You can get this actually one or two ways. And it comes as a poker size. That's what I'm reviewing, the poker size. That's the one that's 38 bucks. There's a pro size. It's a little bit bigger, more of a parlor size trick. And that one's a little bit more. And you're gonna get the tuck case and all the cards inside, okay? And you'll get a little black envelope with a paper clip, and that's your prediction envelope. Is it what I thought? Yes, it is what I thought. Surprisingly, Alakazam had just sent me Surprise Cinema. And in Surprise Cinema, when I reviewed that, I said, well, this trick is a redress of Steve Cook's Symbol. And the Collector is almost the same plot. It is, it's almost the same plot, almost the same plot, almost. A lot of the same method, There's a couple of differences. The first difference is with the Collector, you have 10 cards. Okay. Now with Surprise Cinema and Symbol, you have 6, but there's 10 cards in this one. And again, it's not, because you have 10 cards this time, it's not the hot rod force like I said it was with the other ones, but it is similar, right? You're still working off of a number force from 1 to 10. And then the ending with this is a lot different, because now you have this killer and you have that person's name. And let me just say, it might not always be the same killer. Ooh, it might not always be the same person. But then when you flip the cards, you have that big, beautiful image of the letters appearing there. So that is also unique to this trick. Is it well made? It is well made. The cards are very well made and the graphics look incredible. They are really beautiful. They look like vintage cards, and the items, of course, look vintage. The photographs are vintage. They're worn, and you're certainly gonna add a very colorful pattern to this. All right, so what's the overall quality and production value of the video? You got Peter Nardi, he's filming this in his house. It's all done as a Zoom style. You have Nikolas Mavresis in the corner watching and weighing in when he can. As far as what's taught on the video, there's an intro for Nikolas, and they talk about how this was inspired. Then you're gonna see the entire trailer. And of course, you can go watch the trailer. If you would like to see a performance of this trick, go watch the trailer. And then he's gonna talk about what you get, how to set it up, how it works. Of course, then you have to walk through the force. And then Peter's gonna walk through his own pattern once again for Nikolas, and then there's some closing thoughts. Pocket space, I don't think either one of these are too big. Obviously the poker size one is poker sized, and so pocket space is gonna be the same as a deck of cards. The only additional item is the envelope. The parlor size cards aren't really even, I would say, that much larger, okay? So I think they're good too. And this could be another good trick where you use those little cell phone holders that I showed you in the other Alakazam video. Those things are awesome. And I think if you're doing this parlor size, it'd be really cool to stick the cards up on the holders to spin them around so that everyone can see the name of the killer. Angles, your angles are good once again. There's nothing really here where you would flash. I think with angles, the only thing you want to do is remember to spell the killers out as you would spell it out, okay? It would look poor if you got lost in your routine and then you're like, oh wait, the killer's name is this, and where's that letter? Oh, here it is, and where's that letter? Oh, here it is. You don't want to do that. You want the ending to be dramatic. You want boom, 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 and the name spell out like that. So that would be my only thing, that is if you got lost somewhere and didn't realize, and then you had to make some adjustments. Can it be inspected? Absolutely. There are no gimmicks. How much practice does it require? Like I was saying, you just want to remember your sequence, really. You're going to remember your sequence and how the force works, right? Because you're giving your spectator a choice. They can pick any number between 1 and 10. So you're going to have to remember, how do you get from their number to your force? How much setup and reset is there? There's really nothing. It's 10 cards. 10 cards. And you really only have to remember to put 2 cards in a certain spot, and the rest of the cards are, inconsequential. So yeah, it's pretty easy. And you're also going to do a little bit of setup with the envelope. Okay, so you're setting up the envelope, you're setting up your stack of 10 cards, and you're good to go. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? This is a chilling card trick, and I think it's good for real life. I think it would be even good for Zoom. This would be a good Zoom trick as well. Just so long as you remember to give this trick a little time. Okay, again, and I've said this before in a couple other videos, this isn't a trick where you're going to rush through it. This isn't just like, hey, I've got 10 cards, pick a number, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, I predicted the person you picked. Ta! You're not doing that, okay? This isn't like and is this your card type trick, okay? The way this trick is gonna hit the hardest is if you adopt into the graphics. The graphics are vintage, and there's this chilling story that can surround it. And of course, you're free to come up with your own story, right? You can come up with your own story. But I think you need to give it some time. This isn't going to be fast, all right? Let this trick sink in, and it's going to have a bigger, stronger impact with your spectator. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? First, I had a negative about the audio. There was some sort of weird, clicking or repetitive winding noise in the video, which was weird. And I don't know, it almost sounded like somebody shaking ice cubes in a glass. And it just happened every so often, but it was noticeable. The other thing I said was, I was like, oh, it's the same trick again as Surprise Cinema and Symbol. I mean, it's not exactly the same. Don't get me wrong, it's not exactly the same, but it looks the same. Like if I were to show you all 3 tricks back to back, then you would say, yes, those tricks are similar, okay? The method's different, of course, but this is, I'm just saying, you wouldn't want all 3 of these tricks because they look too close, but they're all unique and different in their own way. So I would say you want the collector if you're going to do something. So I would say, who would like this, right? You'd want the collector if you want something that's a little bit more chilling, spooky, supernatural, horror themed, more mystical. You'd lean more towards that way. Surprise Cinema is more light-hearted, more upbeat, more fun. It has a movie theme, probably good for multiple ages. And Symbol has that ESP mentalist theme. So I would just buy the one that best fits your personality. Is it worth your money? It's $38. 38 bucks. So, but like I said, you're getting fully custom cards. You're getting a 35-minute video. You're getting the prediction envelope and everything you need to do this trick. But don't just take my word for it. Do not take my word for it. There are other review channels out there that are both honest and unbiased. You should be soaking all those other voices in as well. Always do a search and see what other people are saying, both on YouTube and over in the forums. That way you'll spend your money even better. Miller Card and Games did a performance and a review for this. Go watch that. And of course, I think Craig Petty has a couple of videos about this. He's always going to be a straight shooter. Check out what he had to say. And that's the end of this review. If you appreciate what I do, if I help you out in any way, if I really do save you money, then please do me a favor. Do me a favor, check like, hit subscribe, hit those notification bells so that you're alerted when I upload even more. Loving Alakazam, loving stuff from Peter Nardi. This has been a lot of fun. That's everything I can say about the collector. Of course, I want to thank Nikolas and Alakazam for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you want to purchase it for yourself, that's where I would go. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, do you want some more information about the t-shirt I was wearing in today's video? Sure. If you scroll down, there's a row of graphics that look like t-shirts, and you can click any one of those, and that'll take you to my Teespring store. There, you'll see that I have a variety of different designs. There's more than one, so it's not just the shirt I was wearing today, and they're also at a large variety of price points, so there's something for everybody. Plus, if you click on a design that you like or that you're interested in, you'll also notice that you can select that shirt in different colors. So you're not locked into the color that you see in the graphic, and that means, of course, you can buy the same design in several colors. Now, I don't ask that you buy a shirt. You don't have to. That is not how I ask that you support me. But if you do buy a shirt, I want to thank you so much for supporting my channel, for believing in me. You guys are awesome. My fans are great. And I love it when you guys send pictures or you tag me on Instagram and you say, I bought a Magic Orthodoxy shirt. You have no idea how great that makes me feel, and just what a lift that is in my day. You guys are awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.